Okay, today I just want to introduce a few books. Okay, first book, Conversational Japanese. This book is a conversation book. I feel like conversation books are a lot more natural, so it's just more useful. It gives you some phrases or sentences, full sentences, and then it shows you how to use it within a conversation. For example, here it's like Toilet wa doko desu ka, which is, where's the bathroom? When you're on your way to work or just anywhere, you might need to know where the bathroom is. Then here, it goes through a whole conversation, including that into the conversation. So, which is very useful for the book in general. So this is what I've been working on. I'm trying to do 2 to 5 pages a day. Next book. Yes, I know it's a funny one. Making Out in Japanese. This is originally thought to be a dating book. The dating stuff in here is probably like literally 5%. The rest is just general stuff. They also have like fighting and curses in here, which I think is kind of funny. Let's just open up to a random page. Okay, got a minute. Jikan alu. That's a casual way of saying, hey, you got a minute? Sumimasen, jikan alu. Which I find very useful. In Japanese school, they teach you formal stuff first. The idea in Japan is you always want to be able to make a great impression first. So, of course, being the most polite and formal, you will make a better impression. That's great. So I recommend learning both at the same time if you can. The only problem with being super formal and not knowing the casual version, everyone around you will speak casually and you'll be confused. Let me show you something real quick. Okay, here we go. Curses and insults. So, you got your damn it, you got shit, which is kuso. So, like, you mess up. Kuso! I'm sure people might look at you. But yeah, these are all curse words that you can use. I'm not recommending, honestly, to use curse words, but it's kind of good to know them, because if someone like curses at you, you can tell if someone's disrespecting you. Simple as that. That's that book. This one was pretty standard. It really is not my favorite book. It's actually more of a system. So like when you're in the set 1 for this, there's 4 books. You have your grammar book, you have your notes of that book, like the translated version, you have your workbook, and then you have your vocab / extra grammar book. So like each book I think will cost you between $25 to $30. So it's a big investment, and these books, in my opinion, if you can get through them, they're great. If you can't, and you just lost about $100-some. That'd be me. I lost $100-some on these books because I found them very tedious. The structure of them were terrible, and it's just painful to go back and forth between book to book to get explanations, So, this book I kept out of the system because it just gave me straightforward vocab. Everything checked with a red mark is what I've learned. Currently, I'm on chapter like 20, and there's only like 25 chapters. So that's like a good 2,000-3,000 words or more that I know now. And after that, I'm going to go through all the grammar, just so I can learn the grammar, So this is a fairly common book used in schools. I think if you can't follow this book, there are many others. And find the book that fits you best. And if books don't work for you, find someone to talk to. Conversation people. Some people are ear people, some people are visual. Just figure out what helps you the most. You can study this and watch anime for 20 years. If that's how you learn, you gotta do it like that. So, next book is Human Academy. It's a place I went to in Osaka when I was here very shortly last year. I think I went to school there for 1 month. Sorry, I'm sick. I went there for 1 month. It wasn't a terrible school. The problem with it, let me open up the book. I can talk. Let me open the book and show you what's inside. The problem with the school was the programs. They only had a beginner and advanced, and I'm in the middle. There's no in-between programs, or what had happened is there was no in-between students besides me. I was like literally the only one, so they had no program for me. So the beginner class was too easy, and the advanced class was too difficult. So $600 a month, plus like travel fee. It was like $5 a day just to go to school. Not to mention going out to lunch, because unless you bring your lunch, it was a lot of money, and it was a big waste for a school that could not meet my needs. The book itself was very good. They make their own books, so of course they're making money off you, Human Academy. So before, I think Human Academy probably sold a book just like this too, but I think they thought to themselves, because it is a business, we can make more money off the students if we just make our own books. So I honestly recommend zero schools in Osaka. I mean, it's kind of crazy to say that, but all the schools I've come in contact with, so. When it comes to Tokyo, I recommend the Kai School. Kai School in Tokyo was one of the best schools I attended, and it was nice. I tried out Arc Academy. So Arc Academy, I tried out YMCA, I tried out Human Academy over here, and I just looked at a bunch of other schools over in Tokyo. And literally, most schools are pretty much the same. They're just in it to take your money. The Japanese university, I think it might be better for you in the long run. That's just my opinion, because you're in a school, yeah, it'll be kind of hard, but at least you have many opportunities to speak to Japanese fellow students. Anyways, that's just a few of my thoughts. If you liked the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and peace until tomorrow.